Hey, this is David with Bright Signal. I still get a lot of questions on what exactly is a Zillow 3D virtual tour. So I want to take this video just to kind of highlight some of the features. So when you first start using a 3D tour, you're going to think, wow, this is really similar to Matterport. And it is. The whole idea is that this is a completely interactive 360 panoramic view of a property. We do use different technology and different cameras, but the whole idea is the same, is that this is very similar to Matterport. And what we do when we go to a property is we go to all the locations in the house, like the powder room, the hallways, the living room, etc. And here on the right, you'll see all of the different rooms that we take a picture of. Then in processing, we link the rooms together using these directional arrows. So if you're on a website or a desktop computer, you kind of click in the general vicinity of the uh, arrows, and it's going to take you to the next room. If you're on a phone, it's super easy to use. By the way, these photos look amazing on a smartphone. You just tap, and it takes you throughout the house. So the whole idea is that, buyers these days, they do a lot of their own research themselves on the internet. And if they are looking at different properties and they come across your listing that has a 3D tour and they actually spend the time to look at a property, they're going to have a very good idea of what to expect about the house. These 3D tours completely replace the need for a floor plan drawings, which can be very expensive. So this completely replaces the need of floor plan drawings. This is very interactive for the buyers. So the buyers can see all the little details, just even the type of backsplash that's used in this butler's pantry, the type of paint and fixtures that are used on the hardware. This is just great for buyers to get a feel of the house. Now, what hopefully this is going to translate to is that of the showings that you do have on the property, they're going to be high intent, or very likely that they are going to submit an offer, because the goal is that they're going to take the time, look at the property, understand the layout, the features, the finishes, the upgrades, and when they schedule the showing, hopefully they're going to get that wow factor and they're going to, fall in love with the house and put in an offer. So of the showings that you do have, the goal is that they're going to be high intent showings and translate into a sale. This is also great for attracting out of town or relocation buyers. The buyers that just only have like a weekend to find a house and they can only see a certain number of properties. And if they've already identified this house as one they want to see, hopefully that's going to, again, translate to an offer. This is going to cut down on the amount of looky-loo showings that you have. Okay, now this tour is hosted on Zillow's website. The only branding that is going to be shown is going to be up here in the upper left-hand logo. There's going to be Zillow's little logo there. And then on the website address, it's going to be at Zillow.com with the URL. That's it. So HAR is allowing this to be embedded on HAR's website. So let me show you how that looks. Okay, so agents, HAR is the #1 website in Houston. Here, it's going to show up as a virtual tour. So it's going to show up on the HAR public websites. It's going to show up on the HAR app, and it's also going to show up on Matrix. And when you put it in Matrix, it's going to be distributed to all the other IDX websites and broker websites and things like Redfin and some other websites out there. So it's going to show up as a virtual tour in a lot of places. That's eventually, hopefully, going to boost the exposure of the property. Let me show you how it looks on Zillow. Zillow is the #2 website in Houston. When buyers are searching on the app or online, They're going to look at all these properties in a given area, and they're going to see in the upper left-hand corner things like how many days it's been in the market. But on this property, it's going to show up as a 3D home with a little logo on it. And that's going to look a lot different than most of the other website or other properties. And that's going to, hopefully translate to more views and more interest and more exposure. The 3D virtual tour is a great add-on to our MLS photo shoot package. It's a fantastic deal that we have going on right now. Let us know if you have any questions at all. I'm more than happy to help you or answer any questions, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks again for your time.